push to the end. Let's do this together. 2, 1, done. If your core just doesn't feel the same anymore, or you feel like you've lost a little bit of strength around the middle, then this is where we're going to be bringing it back. Not with endless crunches, not by rushing it, but actually going a little bit slower, taking each rep with control. We're going to do 12 no repeat exercises with our body weight. It's all going to be on the mat. You need nothing else at all, just your mind to muscle connection. And as I said, no rushing, just really connect nice and deep into your abs, into your core. Let's rebuild that strength and let's get our core back again. When you're ready, let's get on the mat and let's get started. Okay, so we're all on the floor today. Every single exercise is going to be on the mat. We don't need any equipment, and this is a no repeat session, so every single exercise is going to be done one time only. I want you to focus on switching your core back on, gaining that control, allowing yourself to control your body and not your body control you. Just stay nice and steady throughout each of the reps so that you're not rushing it. Let's lay it on our backs first to start with, and then we're going to put our legs in a tabletop position. We'll do the first exercise, which is where we're going to push our legs out in front. We're going to hold our arms out to the side, but don't let them press too deep into the ground, just let them relax. And then we're going to push those legs out nice and long, and then drive them back in. So when you're ready, come with me. Breathe in. Nice and long. We're going to do 15 reps of this one. Brilliant work. We're halfway as we push out now, halfway, keep your head down and let's control it. 10 left. You'll feel your whole core switch on, especially the top part here. Good work. Nice and long with those legs. 5, 4. Good. Push to the end. Don't give up now. We're only on the first exercise. 1, and relax. Good. You can take those knees and hug them in if you want. Okay, next up, we're going to hold our hands just above the head so that we don't use any part of our shoulders. So we're going to bring them back up to a tabletop position, and we're just simply going to tap our heels down. As we tap the heels down, we're in control of our lower core. Bring it back up and tap it down. So slow this one down, and 15 again here. Control, tap. Control, tap. Good work. Nice deep breathing as well for each rep. And we got 5 to go. 4, 3. 2 more. And then one last one, slow it right the way down, tap, and then you can bring the legs in. Good. Okay, that should have switched our core on. Now, if you're feeling it in your lower back, that is pretty normal, especially as it's the opposite muscle to your core. So do not worry, it's not going to break your back at all. It's just your back is recruiting itself to help the core out if it's slightly weak and not as switched on. But don't worry, because with these exercises, that's what we're here to do, here to switch it all on, aren't we? Okay. We're going to go in a prisoner position next. Put your hands behind your ears or your head, just lightly. And then we're going to bring the legs up, squeeze in, and then tap your toes down. So squeeze up, tap. We're going to go for 20 here on this one. We're ramping up a little bit. And really squeeze that core together and be in control. Nice slow pace. Good. Well done, we've got 9 to go. Stay with me to the end. 8. Engage your mind to the lower core. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Brilliant. Oh, now it's starting to switch on, isn't it? Are you feeling it fit here? I hope you are. I certainly am, especially when you crunch in and you really get the intention to like squeeze it all together. That's what I always think when I'm doing it. I just think, let's just squeeze it all together so you can really make those abs work hard. Okay, next up, just put your legs out in front of you, nice and straight. Arms are just overhead. And you're going to lift up, but you're not going to lift up with your shoulders. You're going to lift up your abs, of course you are. So you're going to lift up and keep the arms by the ears and then release down. So I see some people doing this. We want to stay here and go down. We don't have to come up too far. We'll do 15 here. Good. Oh. Now focus your mind connection into controlling your lower core. Oh, that's a beautiful burn. And we've got 6 left to go, so stay with me and stay at my pace. 5, 4, and 3. 2 left. Oh, and 1 more. Oh, give it a little rest. Good job. Okay, next up, one of my favorites, it's the reverse crunch because it really gets into the lower core, switching on our lower core next. So you can put your hands beside you if you wish, and then you're going to bring your legs up and you're just going to literally pump your feet into the ceiling. Don't push back too far. Just literally push your toes as if you want to touch the ceiling here, okay? And try not to push down with your hands because obviously you don't want to give your core a hand, you want your core to do all the work. We're going to do 20. Good work. See, 10's already done. We've got 10 left to go. Switch your focus to your lower core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? I felt really in control of my core, and I definitely feel like it's switching on now, and it's like going, oh, Hannah, what are you doing to me? And I'm like, I'm working you out because it's about time you woke up. Okay, next up, we're going to go into a tight C crunch position where we're going to curl ourselves into like a letter C. So if anyone's name begins with C, I dedicate this C crunch to you. We're going to tighten it in, elbows hug around the sides of the knees, and then you go out and push out just halfway. So let's go when you're ready. Tuck, push, tuck in that C position, push out, tuck, tuck. And keep it in control. Oh, Good work. We've got 6 to go. Let's do this together. Do not rush, as I said before. 5. I know it's burning, but keep pushing through. 4, it will go. 3, 2. Oh, you can relax. Oh, wow. The lactic acid burn was really kicking in and I was like, oh, I don't want to feel this anymore. But I do really, because that's when you know. So if you know, you know. All right, come onto your elbows. The legs are nice and long. And we're going to kick up and down, but obviously this one's quite quick. So we're going to kick right and left. How many do you reckon we can do? Do you reckon we can do at least 30? I would say 40. Let's see how it goes, okay? Let's aim for 40 anyway. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Control the legs, point the toes. 10. 10 down. 2. 20. Yes, we can do this. See, 30's already done. We've got to do 10 more. Only. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Exercise number 7 out of 12 that was. Okay, now we're going to flip over and we're going to do plank dips. So we're going to dip our hips side to side. The deeper you go, the better it's going to be, if you can. You can do them in a high plank position. So when you're ready, come with me in high plank and we're going to dip side to side, okay? Think about your obliques at the side. Let's go. 1. Good. 5, 6, 7. Yes, nearly halfway. We're going to do 20 in total. And 10 more. Let's go. Control. Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, good hip stretch as well. 1. Relax. Oh, that was lovely. Actually, you used to absolutely hate that exercise, but now I feel like I'm falling back in love with it again. It's felt good. Okay, next up, exercise number 9 is toe reach, okay? So we're gonna reach to them toes. For those of you who've got really long legs, I'm sorry about this, but you're gonna have to reach up even further, so you're at disadvantage. But if you've got short legs like me, it's quite easy to touch your toes here, like just like that. Squeeze and release. Let's go. We're going to do 20. Now remember the control. Oh. 5. Can you touch your big toe? Which toe are you touching right now? I'm going to touch all of them. I'm going to even reach for my little toe. And halfway. Oh, I'm going to give every toe some love. I'm going to tap every single one. Feel this in the mid-core. Oh, just 3 to go. Keep with it. 2. Oh my goodness. Touch the toes. Oh, it got harder in the end. Well done, well done. Fantastic work. Okay, we're going to do some roll up and roll down. So we're going to roll up. I would say let's go up first. So we will sit nice and tall on our mats. We'll roll down. So when you roll down, just feel like you're putting one vertebrae at a time onto the mat. And then back, and then roll up and peel yourself off. Up. I'm gonna do 12 of these. 1. Nice and slow and controlled. 2. You can slightly lean forward as you get to the top, then you can stretch out your hamstrings and your lower back as well. Right. Now use your breathing patterns. This is a slow one. 5. Yes. 6 left to go. Oh, I'm going to just shuffle forward a tiny bit. 6. Control it on the way down so you're not slamming your body on the ground. If you can help that, be kind to your body, you know. 4. Oops, my trousers are slipping down. As well as my body. Control it. 3. 2. 1. Yay. Okay, our last exercise is coming up. Now, it's no repeat, as I mentioned today. So that's cool if you don't want to do any more after this. But if you really want to do them exercises again, just feel free to play the video back from the start, you know, and you can do them all over again. There's no reason why you can't. I'm just giving people the option to do it just one time only. But if you feel like you want progression, then definitely do it twice. Okay, last one is our nice leg lowers. So we're going to bring our legs up and we're going to slowly, with control, lower them down, keep them stuck together, tap the heels if you can, and then rise up. So we'll finish off nice, slow and controlled. 2, and we'll do 20 to finish, why not? Nice, keep the neck relaxed. No rushing. Think about your core engagement now. We're nearly halfway. And good. Now let's go for 10 more only. Engage, engage, engage. Slow it down a little. Nice. Yes, yes, I know you want to finish. 5, 4, good work, 3, and 2. Oh, last one, let's lower it slowly down to the ground. Oh, 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 well done. Core day, definitely switched on and in control. The more we do that, the better, you know, just keep consistent, keep repeating it, keep in control of it, you know. If you do things too fast, it's definitely not going to be as switched on as if you're in control like we've just done. So well done, you absolutely smashed it. I will see you in day 5. If you let me know in the comments though how you got on this one. Did you do 1 round, 2 rounds, and what one was your favourite exercise? I look forward to speaking to you in the comments.